Okay.
Hello everyone. My name is Syafiqah.
My name is Sofia.
My name is Statistic.
In this video, we will present our statistic project based on data set E. Our project focuses on the relationship between diet type and disease resistance. Each group member will explain different types of analysis. First, I will explain the context of this project. Statistics is very important in health and nutrition study because it helps us analyze data and make meaningful conclusions. In this project, we analyze data from 200 patients. Each patient classified based on two variables. The first variable is diet type. We include diet A, diet B, and diet C. The second variable is disease resistance, which is either resistant or non-resistant. The aim of this study find out whether different diet types are associated with disease resistance. In other words, we want to see if diet type can influence whether a person is resistant to disease. This is important because diet is a factor that people can control in their daily life. Next, I will explain the objective of this analysis. The first objective is to summarize data into a joint frequency table that shows the relationship between diet type and disease resistance. The second objective is a perform statistical test to determine whether there is a significant association between these two variables at 5% significant level. Now, I will pass to the second speaker who will explain the data analysis and statistical test.
So our research question is talking about, is there a significant association between the diet type and disease resistance among the patient? So about the select test and justification, chi-square test of independence is selected for this analysis because both variables, diet type and disease resistance, are categorical variables. The test is suitable to determine whether there is a significant association between two categorical variables using a contiguity table. So before we do the chi-square test, we would like to do the hypothesis for this test independent. First step is null and hypothesis. So make two statements: expected claim and actual claim. There is no relationship between diet type and disease resistance, which is our expected claim, and there is relationship between diet type and disease resistance is our actual claim. And so now I will explain the assumption of the chi-square test. First, all of our observations are independent because each of the patient is counted only once only. Second, both variables are categorized. Third, all expected frequency must be at least 5. So based on our calculation, all expected values are more than 5. So the assumptions are satisfied. That's all. Thank you. And next step is test and statistic. So we will use chi-square test independent, which is x squared equals to sum of the O minus E square divided by E. And where is O find? O can be found by in the data table that will list in the question. And the E can be determined by using the formula that is column multiplied with the row and divide by the total. And the formula for the chi-square test independence can be seen from this here formula, which is the value of O minus value of E, square it and divide by the value of E, and you will get this answer. So the same step is repeated for the non-resistant value that can be found using the calculator.
For type B, O data is 49. 146 multiply 66 divide 200, we get 48.18. So we use the formula, this formula. For this 49 minus 49.19 square divide 48.18, we got 0.01. For non-resistant, we get 17, 14, 54 multiply 66 divide 200, we get 17.82. For this 17 minus 17.82 square 2 divide 17.82, we get 0.04.
For type C, we use the same formula and the same thing. At first, we got the and next we use same formula and 47, 45 and resistor we got 17.55. Next step, we use this formula to get this and just do, and we got resistance 0.01 and not resistance the same number.
So for the fourth step, which is distribution rule, so if the chi-square test independent value is greater than the cutting line of the level significance, we will reject the H0. So that is allowed. So if the value is smaller than the number of cutting line, we will not reject the H0. And so after we calculate, we will find out the value of chi-square test independent for this table is equal to 0.2133, which is lesser than the cutting line, which is 5.99. So we can make a conclusion and say that since the chi-square test independent value is 0.2133, which is less than the level of significance, so we will not reject the H0. There is no relationship between the tire type and the disease resistance at 5% significant level. So from the table of level of significance, we find out that the value of critical value is 5.99, and from the test of independence that we do for the table, we will find out that our value is 0.2133, which lies in this area here. So if our value lies in here, so we will not get the H0. So otherwise, our data lies in here, we will get the H0. That's all.
Okay, after all the calculate, we got value is very small. This shows that the difference between the value and the expectation value is minimal. Moreover, there is no scientific relationship between the two variants. In simple terms, the results show that diet type A, B, and C do not scientifically affected whether a patient is resistant or not resistant to disaster in this data set. Any different observed are most likely due to random variance. And lastly, based on the square test of independent, diet type does not have a scientific relationship with disaster resistance among the patient study. The suggestion that other factors may play a more important role in disaster recession. So that's all from us. Thank you.